Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining today's live webinar. Last week, I did not do any live due to some personal problems as well as taking some rest for the new year. So I had a lot of work to do. So that's why I just paused my live for last week. But from this week, I have started my live. And thank you, everyone, for joining today's live webinar. I'm Dr. Shah Siddiqui from Time Research and Innovation, Zenzi Marketing Agency, and Neurodivergent Business Consortium. And this live, I'm doing it from Neurodivergent Business Consortium. And this is the first live for the year. And we have a few things to talk about today. And it's a Neuro special. How to grow faster in 2025 by accelerating your sales. How to grow faster? It means sometimes it's a buzzword, like, okay, you wanted to grow faster, but if you wanted to grow faster, do you have that capacity? And that question sometimes we normally do not ask ourselves. Like, okay, we wanted to grow faster. Everyone wants to grow faster. Any business that we wanted to cater for, we wanted to grow faster. But before we jump into growing faster, we need to ask ourselves a questions. Do you have that capacity? So when we ask that questions, like, okay, we need to consider few key elements to it. And thank you, everyone, for joining today's live webinar. And if you are joining through LinkedIn, feel free to comment and ask us a question. And any other social media, please, you can also ask us questions through the other social media, and they will appear on my screen, and I will try to answer your questions the best of my knowledge. And this is going to be an informative session. So we're going to talk in detail of few things. And so today's agenda, I'm just going to talk about today's agenda, understanding the sales funnel. First thing, accelerating your sales funnel for 2025, social selling and AI integration, content and SEO optimization, after sales strategies for growth. So this is our agenda today. And the value proposition, if I may inform you, is that after this program, you can walk away with core things of your business value proposition to develop a stronger sales funnel and start contributing and earning and growing your business. So thank you, everyone, for joining today's live webinar. I'm Dr. Shah Siddiqui from Neurodivergent Business Consortium. And today we're going to be dedicated to talk about growing your sales and how you can grow faster in 2025. And you know that when we talk about neurodiversity, neurodivergence individuals, it's sometimes very difficult for us to understand actually what is out there and how we're going to be working, and all our mental, I would say, instability and strength and weaknesses and a lot of other things we have to tailor, specifically when we consider neurodivergent people, because we have special needs, and as well as we have some strong characteristics or something that other people they don't have. So we need to consider both, to combine them together to get a good results. Sometimes it may take time, or sometimes we can work like hundreds days of work in 1 month, similar like that way. So, and sometimes in one day's work we do in 100 days. So that's why we need to combine together. If you wanted to grow, and if you wanted to take your business to the next stage, what you need to do, that's the core questions. So as I described earlier, what you need to do before you jump into the conclusion, like, okay, you are required to ask you a question, how you can grow and do have that capacity. Growing and capacity building is two different things. If you wanted to grow without building your capacity, you cannot grow. So this is core and very important. Another thing is that, yes, you have a capacity and you want it to grow. Do have the mindset. Like, capacity and mindset is two different things. Sometimes you have capacity, but you do not have the mindsets. That will not work. So it's just like a puzzle piece. You most of you those they watch my webinars. I most of the time I give an example of puzzle boards because I like puzzle boards, and it's different type of puzzles. If you cannot put them together in a nice way, you will not get succeeded. You will not see the full picture. So it's like one is attached to another one. And then if you know how to play with the puzzle board, how to place your puzzles specifically right way, then you will get the results out. So just give me 1 second. I'm just gonna get, okay, it's ready. So when you wanted to grow your business, you need to understand, do you have specifically sales funnel? And when you talk about sales funnel, there are a few things that you need to consider. So sales funnel could be one specifically sales funnel methodology. And if you write online sales funnel, you will find many methodologies on sales funnels. And that is one. And another one is technology wise. Do you have a sales funnel like a landing page or a page, web page, build to attract customer as a sales funnel? So these two things you need to consider. First, knowledge as a sales funnel. Like, okay, how do you capture leads? From capturing leads, first you reach them, then capturing leads, then filtering them to your dedicated one, and then more filtering to start selling to your leads and get them onboarded as a customer. So that is one, the methodological framework of a sales funnel. And you know that sales funnel is on the top, is just like a funnel, it's any funnel, and on the top it will be many things, and then in the bottom and in the middle and in the bottom. So the top thing, many things, then in the middle, a middle tier of the funnel, and the bottom is the bottom tier of the funnel. And you need to know how much money you are spending specifically to tailor your methodology. And you know, every person in this world, they are different. As a neurodivergent individuals, you know, everyone is different, and every person, they will have their unique way to work. So there is nothing wrong or nothing very good about it. It's just like way of work. It's just like way of work, and then getting the results out. You might not have a very good methodology, but if you can get the result out, that is your success. Then it will become very good methodology. Maybe you think that, okay, you have a unique methodology, but if you cannot get results out, then that uniqueness means nothing. So knowledge wise, knowledge methodology of sales funnel, and then tailoring your sales funnel to the next levels with a web-based sales funnel or landing page. I will share my screen in a minute, and we'll share with you some of the things that I wanted to share with you today. talking about various sales funnel on the first segments. And based on this sales funnel, we need to talk about why it is important, how you can develop a sales funnel, and other things related to it. So just give me a second. I'm just going to adding that. They are nearly added. So I'm just going to share my screen. Please excuse me for a couple of seconds. I'm just going to share my screen. So let me know, thumbs up or give me a message if you can see my screen. It's just there. So sales funnel. Okay, we have the sales funnel developed, and we are working with our partners, collaborators, and clients to get the methodology. And this is a landing page of our sales funnel. So when we talk about specifically a funnel or landing page, you need to consider a few methodologies, like capturing the right true self of your business and solving problems, because your business is to solve other people's problems. That is one thing. If you cannot solve other people's problems, then your business will mean nothing. So when you have a business and you are solving other people's problems, it could be business problems, it could be personal problems of individuals, it could be bringing new products and services, and a lot of other things. Nowadays people do work with individuals, businesses, and so on. So when you have a business and you have to have a landing page, a website, a funnel to create your methodology to the next levels, and you have to give enough information, because nowadays in the era of ChatGPT, DeepShark, it is relatively would be very difficult if you do not tailor your methodology to the next levels and let people know about knowledge, what we do, and how you tailor your methodology to your target audience, how you are solving problems. So you can see our sales funnel accelerator. We are solving few problems there, and we have a methodology. So I'm just going to skip a little bit quicker for the program and all the things that we wanted to do. You can see a few things there, why our sales funnel blueprint on the landing page, and all of our work, and specifically some tailored videos and so on. So this is designed to develop to support individuals to grow your sales. So if I jump into the process, then you will have a little bit extended idea how we can support you, or you get supported with other people and understanding the methodology. So with Sales Funnel Accelerator, we have a 7-step methodology. And in this 7-step methodology, it is designed specifically to tailor different type of methodology together to make you sustainable, forward thinking, technology, innovation, and growth. So excuse me. So with this sales funnel methodology, first of all, we need to understand your business. Anyone they're going to be working with you, they need to understand your business. And that is the first pillar of our sales funnel accelerator, is knowing your business and develop a strategy. So we're going to be understand your business and develop a strategy. And then we will have sales funnel and social selling creation, like landing page, and as well as support you to create social selling. You know that social selling is very important nowadays, and people sell millions or even billions through social media. So if you do not understand the sales funnel and social media very well, then relatively we will lose a big stake of the market. So if you wanted to convert, you need to understand sales funnel and social selling. The next thing is lead magnets, book and workshop developments. Why you need them? Because our audience are relatively very knowledgeable nowadays, mature nowadays. We are targeting Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and all the people, are they have an understanding of knowledge, and they wanted to see that, okay, you are conveying, working with them, are you a knowledgeable person? Do you want it to extend the knowledge to the next levels? It's just like knowledge sharing with your target audience to make them knowledgeable, to share your tips and tricks, to share what you do, to share your feelings. So all those things will combined on the lead magnets, books and workshop, because you need to talk to them, you need to train them, you need to do a lot of other things. So that is very important. Then AI and technology integration. This is another core things nowadays in ChatGPT or Deep Shark. You can see that it's you relatively do not need to do a lot of work. If you ask something to ChatGPT or other platform, they will give you something and prepare you for content, giving idea, business plan, and a lot of other things it will tailor to you. But before you jump into using them, you need to understand the technology, AI, and their integration for your intended purpose. If you do not do that, then, as I said earlier, you will lose a big population, big customer base. So you need to consider AI and technology integration. And that AI and technology integration will have AI, data analytics, automation for marketing, cold email marketing, CRM integration, invoicing, and tailored business directory, like those people you wanted to convert. And then is the SEO and content marketing. You know that there are many search engines, Google, Bing, and a lot of other search engines, Opera. If you wanted to tailor your methodology and target a specific target audience, you need to tailor your company page or landing page or funnel for search engine optimization and content marketing. Because whenever someone is looking for you on social media, they're going to search you online with any search engine, and they have to find you over there. If they don't find you, they will get to those people, they are on there. So some of you, they might have different opinions that, okay, I do not need SEO, content marketing. That's up to you. That's up to you. Doesn't matter if you don't think that it is necessary to do so. But this is for those people. They understand that, okay, every technology pillars, every technology things is necessary for you to grow your business to the next levels. Yes, I understand you do not need to do all in one go, but there is a process. As I said, there's a process. So you have to tailor your methodology one after another. So if you're doing something at first, then you need to do the second, then you need to do the third to get a combined results. And we named it 360-degree marketing. And within 360-degree marketing, there are a lot of insights is there. We're going to be doing some more programs in the near future, in next month and so on, talking about 360-degree marketing and why it is important. I will not dive into details today. So then it's closing, qualifying sales, and after sales. All these 7 steps is very necessarily needed and very important. So if someone is browsing these sites, they will understand the, first of all, the importance, first of all, the process, second, the process, third, to trust, build the trust and authority, because we have given enough information there. We also have explainer videos. I will not play the videos. So we also have explainer for you to understand the specific sections and so on. So Sales Funnel Accelerator is our methodology to support individuals with dedicated sales, um, creating dedicated sales pipeline. So if you are thinking like, okay, you are a business and you are stuck in somewhere, and we will work with you to get you to the next levels. And without methodology, without a specific sales strategy and business growth strategy, you cannot go to the next levels. So you need someone to support you. You need someone to work with you and tailor this methodology. And we have dedicated people within our team to work with us to get you to that stage. And then when we talk about sales funnel landing page, so this is one of our clients' landing page. We have lots of case studies that we are working with individual clients. So you can see this is Terry Arnold Consultancy. We are working with him last few years, and we have developed this landing page or website, to be precise. We also have, and this is a website, this is not a landing page. We also developed his sales funnel to tailor different methodology. So you may ask, okay, I have a page, and do I need a landing page or sales funnel? I would say yes. If your page is not designed to tailor a specific methodology, then if you are selling 10 different type of products and they are different, and that point you need to consider landing pages or sales funnel for them, because if it's the target audience is different, if the product is different, if they do not have any similarities, then you have to, because otherwise you cannot generate sales. This is another of our clients that we are working. So you can see the landing page or sales funnel. This is a funnel and website. So you can see the landing page is designed to tailor methodology for the specific intended purpose, to sell the businesses services. So this is a service-based company, so selling these services for the people. I have few questions. I will answer them a few minutes later. I will just wanted to conclude my this segment. Another side that I can show you our recent work is like one of the work that we are doing for one of our clients. This is Retain Your Brain. You can see the logo is loading. My internet is a little bit slow because I'm doing live. So when I do live, it takes a little bit time to load the pages. So what we do when we work with individuals, you need to understand that as well. So first of all, we talk to clients and they get onboarded. So first thing we do, as I said, the first pillar is to know your business and develop a strategy. So we understand your business and develop a strategy. The next thing is to creating landing page, sales funnel, and social selling capacity. So this is just the top level thing, but the lower level and the middle level thing is to we see if the client they have specific branding requirements. So branding requirements like the logo, we emphasize branding very well, and as well as without branding you cannot tailor your methodology to the next levels. So branding wise, we will create your logo, and each logo that we create, we invest time on that. It may take weeks or months to get the final results. And then branding, like, okay, what would be the button color? What would be the page individual things? And this is just like a development page, is for functionality, not for the graphics at the moment. So we analyze the functionality, like, okay, we wanted to have a hero section, like, okay, top section, hero section is it hero section. We wanted to add a specific message with the hero section. Then we wanted to add a section where we can talk about us. So we're going to be having that. Then these businesses has different domains. So we will talk about different domains. So you can see this is Retain Your Brain, and she has menopause, mindfulness, and motorsports. So we have to specifically work with each domain separately. Then you will see, okay, lead magnets. So we need to give them something, the audience, and capture their email addresses. So we have that. And then services, what type of services that Retain Your Brain will offer. So 3 domains and different services. Then resources is another thing, because people wanted to come to your web page or landing page and they wanted to see what value you will give it to them. That's another thing, because if you do not give value, add value to your target audience, why would they come to your website? Why would they spend time? So it has to be very tailored, and technology wise and graphic design wise, projections, persona, authority. So you need to make your authority in few seconds. You need to make your authority under half minute for trusting you, see your product and services, and then tailoring your methodology and drag them. So everything you have to tailor it on a website, on a landing page, to get to the next levels. So another of our clients work here, as we're talking about the landing page and sales funnel. So this is another of our clients that we're working with. So it's similar way, and it's taking a little bit time to load. So in the meantime, we'll just have a coffee. So this is another of our clients. As I said, understanding the business and tailor the methodology to the next levels. The hero sections, what we wanted to include here, our core messages to them. And then about us. As I said, this is just the development domain, so we don't have specific graphics or information here. It's just for placeholder purposes, so don't ignore that. But we talk about functionality here, so how the page will look like specifically, as he has different domain to work, so and people to work on, so how that section would look like. Services, what services will look like, and where they will go to see details of the services. I'm just going to open another page. So, and resources as well, what resources he will have for his target audience, and all other things, one after another. And please be aware that when we develop technology or web page or landing page or sales funnel, there is a unique methodology and we have to follow. And that unique methodology, you will see any sites, anyone they will build, it will have this kind of specific sections on the landing page. Sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, but relatively, you have to tailor everything in the fast go to create your authority, and as well as to let them know that you are the right person they are looking for to solve their problems. So this is another of the landing page or development page that we are working with clients. So everything that we do, it is tailored and well-defined, as well as strategically developed. And if you are looking to get into these fields, I would request you to understand your needs, understand your niche, your capacity, understand what you are good at and what you need help with. I know when we start our business, we have relatively less funding, or we wanted to do everything by ourselves. There are lots of websites like Wix.com. You can go to all other websites. to make something in in 1 or 2 days or 1 or 2 hours. You can do that if you wanted to, but I would say when you think about that, think about 5 to 10 years time, what you're looking for, what growth you wanted to achieve, and how you will tailor this your methodology for the people you were serving, and take a decision. So anything we do, the overview I have given earlier, we build custom softwares. So custom software developments, we use the mainstream coding language. So we code everything hand coded, everything we write hand coded. We can change every individual point or aspects of the development sites that we make, any design, anything that you think of, we can make it happen. Ownership, because when you use third-party CMS system or third-party systems, the ownership of that is not sometimes is not yours, because they will have a captured thing. So you need to check the terms and conditions of their sites. Relatively, you cannot change a lot of things. They have a specific straight framework. So if you wanted to change things, sometimes you cannot. Sometimes you can do, but sometimes you cannot. As well as the security, one thing, and a lot of other things will come up one after another. So we use cloud hosting, and as well as ownership is yours, technology ownership is ours. It is relatively less expensive because, as I said, we work with individuals to solve their problems and grow together. So if you're thinking that, okay, you need a new technology, you need a new innovative thinking, then this is for you time to talk about. And you can DM me or any of my team through social media, and as well as LinkedIn. So I will jump into my next conversation now. So I have some questions. So the first questions is from Salahuddin. So he said, what are the best strategies to increase customer retention while focusing on rapid sales growth? That's a very good question, Salahuddin, I would say, because best strategies. How do you define best strategies? If you can get results out, that is best strategies. You might have something people will not value, but with your strategies, you get results. That is a good strategy or best strategy. Sometimes this best strategy will not work in specific purposes, specific country, specific target audience, but it will work in different thing. So a strategy to increase customer retention while focusing sales growth, it has to be versatile and tailored. So one strategy could work for one client. That similar strategy will not work for the other clients. So you have to have a mechanism that you can you do an key performance indicator, like, okay, KPI. Okay, we use a strategy, and based on the ROI, are you in the right stage? Are you capturing the right information? And then tailoring that to the next level. So strategy wise, if you wanted to increase customer retention, you need to work it out. You need to have a methodology for that. So I hope it is clear to you. The next question is from Redwan. What are the top 3 sales trends that will dominate in 2025? Okay, It is very difficult to say, Redwan, because sales trends that will dominate 2025, it could be many things. Because when we develop a technology, enhanced cells, technology is changing. Every single day it is changing. We even didn't know about Deep Shark week before. Now it is there. It's changed a lot of things. So you need to embed current technology within your framework to capture the right audience. What would ChatGPT do now? Because there is another competitor out there. So did they think? Did they think about that? You need to be like that. So the solution you're providing, if your value proposition is not different, is not unique than your competitors or someone else, you are the external one person in the market, and someone else just next day come up with a similar thing that is better value proposition. So people are going to be jump into there. Is the human character. So in relation with the sales trend, I would say you have to understand technology, understand your target audience, and understand how you serve them, because every person is different, and you have to tailor your methodology to the next levels to serve a specific target audience and tailor it to the next level. So always you have to have a strategy, like how you overcome the mishap, how you tailor your methodology to the next level, that your business, if it loses customer, how you can return them back, or how you can get new client base. So the next question is from Tanzil. And you asked, my question is, what sales metrics would business focus on to measure and accelerate their growth? There are various sales metrics here, Tanzil, different sales metrics. Like, okay, if you are working with social media, then creating a specific methodology like attract, nurture, and convert. And when you create this methodology, attract, nurture, and convert, how would you capture that things? Like, okay, how many people is viewing your post? How many people is their impression? And from there, how many people is liking your post? So you need to create all those things on an Excel sheet, because then you can specifically you can understand this week, next week, and before previous post that you have done in relation with attract, nurture, and convert. So that could be one thing, a matrix. Another thing is that another matrix you could tailor is, when you develop something, always remember you need to talk about the value proposition, ROI, KPI. Okay, so when you talk about value proposition, it's like creating value for your clients, not for you. When you can creating value for your clients, that value will be created for yourself. So value proposition, in a way, how you solve your client's problem. That's one. Then return on investment, ROI. When you talk about return on investment, it could be many other metrics on return on investment. Like if you are a company and you have less efforts on social media, you have less efforts on technology, you have less efforts to connecting people, so all those things will contribute to the ROI, and they will contribute gradually, slowly. Sometimes you convert, or you conversion will be a little bit less, little bit slow. Sometimes it's faster. It depends how much work you have done. As I said, question yourself what the strategy you have. Are you capable? So when you have that, like, okay, you have few ROI metrics. Like, okay, you did not have a website to capture audience, and as well as right projections. That could be one investment. It will return in the future. You are not in social media, so building a social media pipelines is another thing. You do not have enough training on specific matters, so training yourself or working with a mentor, business growth partners like me and others could be one. It will return some investment in the future, and as well as investment return actually for money. Like, okay, how much you are converting in a few months time or few years time, because every project is different. So you might get ROI in 3 or 4 months time, or you will take a little bit longer to get return your ROI. But please be aware, whenever you work for specific purposes, it's not like that you will start today and the next day is a magic wand, it will give you the right thing you are looking for, the growth you're looking for. No, it will never happen. You have to work through it. You have to lay out the bricks, the foundation, and gradually it will build up. 2 months, 3 months, sometimes even a year or 2 years. So you have to have a plan, strategy, and then all those things that to tailor your methodology to the next levels, and that will return you the key matrices. So whenever you do different key matrices for different situation, different key matrices for different purpose. So anything that you do, there has to be a matrices if you are a strategy and you lay out a strategic foundation. So if you are very specific, I can tell you the specific metrics for a specific medium. So I'm going to jump into other question bit later. So I wanted to start my next segment conversation because we are nearly end of our session. So just excuse me for a couple of seconds. So next thing, like accelerating your sales funnel for 2025. I hope you have understood the core methodology here, why it is important. Because if you do not understand the why, value proposition, and ROI, as well as KPI, nothing you can do further, because in one point you will stuck. And if you do not do that, you will not get benefited in the long term. So I hope you have understood the previous segment. So thank you everyone for joining today's live webinar. I'm Dr. Shah Siddiqui from Neurodivergent Business Consortium. And today we are doing this live webinar for neurodivergent people to understand sales metrics, and as well as how you can grow faster in 2025. Growing faster is like a buzzword, but you have to work through with it. If you do not work through with it, you cannot grow faster. You might get clients here and there, but the main thing is to develop a strategy, and based on that strategy you can grow faster. So we have a sales funnel accelerator methodology. So if you wanted to get into that, you will understand there is enough knowledge over there. You do not need to hire us. You can also book a systematic call with us that will not cost you any money or penny. Sometimes we also support individual businesses, complementary work. So you can also request that within salesfunnelaccelerator.com and understand what you need to do in 2025 to get your sales to the next levels. If you wanted to ask me any question, feel free to ask me through the comment box. And you are watching this live webinar on LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and other social media. And it's recorded. So if you wanted to go through with a recap or replay, you can do that as well. So the next one is accelerating your sales funnel for 2025. How do you accelerate? That's a very good question, because acceleration means you need to invest. Acceleration means you need to have enough people within your team. Acceleration means you need to trust a methodology. and a lot of other key elements when you talk about acceleration. So before you think about acceleration, as I said, talk to a strategist, talk to a business person, business growth partner, talk to a salesperson, to that they can steer your sales, talk to individuals, and then decide how you can accelerate your growth to the next levels. We have worked with so many clients last few years, and we have created our 7-step methodology for everyone. And you know that, as I said, this is not a magic wand. If you wanted to accelerate your growth nowadays, you need to understand this 7-step methodology and interrelated sections of that methodology. We name it 7-step methodology, but if you consider, it will be more methodology between those 7-step methodology, because it's just the top level things. Then you have mid levels, low levels, and bottom levels. So everything combined together will create this 7-step methodology. So if you wanted to accelerate your sales to the next levels, check our sales funnel accelerator process page. And if you go to the process page, you will see the tailored methodology and what you need to do over there, and book a free session with us. We can support you to understand A to Z of acceleration and how you can do it. And next thing we talk about is adding advanced technologies to improving conversion rates, adding strategies to enhance customer experience in each stage, tools and techniques to streamline your sales process. So a few things that is necessarily needed in the tech space here. You might say, okay, it's too much. If you wanted to accelerate your business to the next levels, it will be too much, because the tech space, sales space is forward thinking and is moving so faster. You can't imagine. When I came here in the UK in 2004, I had a button phone, okay, button phone, and even that wasn't a dotted, that was a dotted screen, black and white. That was the thing in 2004. It's to 2025, 21 years. You can see what has happened. So it's rapidly changing. And if you do not have the right information when you're working with business, you can see for pandemic, lots of giant corporations have shutted down their operations. High street shops closed down. A lot of things happened. So when you have forward thinking and you think about the technology, you will know that, okay, something is as existing today will become the next tornado, like AI. AI is existing from 80s. How many people do they know that, okay, it was existing from 80s? But now, 20 years, 40 years later, captured the entire world. So technology, they start slow and pace, and then they capture everything, grab everything to the next levels. So you need to update yourself all the time, and then you will not fall. So when you advance technology for improving conversion rates, you need to include HRM, CRM, email marketing tools, and you need to include AI embedded technology to your site to understand buying persona. Like people, they are visiting your site. Who are they? What they do? What they look closely? And a lot of other things you need to understand in each stages. And then tools and technologies to streamline your process could be adding value to understand the next step, and then tailoring this methodology for the intended purpose for your customer, then you can grow your business to the next levels. And we have social selling and AI integration, content and SEO optimization. At the next last 10 minutes, I will discuss about that. I have already discussed about AI integration. So at TRI, Time Research and Innovation, you know that Time Research and Innovation is our um, um, parent company. So we have research, we have software development, we have marketing, business growth, business development, sales, um, and so on within our aspects. We tailored methodology to the next levels, and we can work end-to-end process that relatively there are less companies, they can touch all those things. And we are working for many years now in academia, in business. So we combined solutions together. So in relation with AI innovation and technology, we have developed many softwares till now. As I said, custom softwares to support innovation, to support businesses. We were working with a couple of AI projects as well. One of our AI projects is already out there. ChatGPT is similar of ChatGPT. We have used ChatGPT turbo engines, and now we need to think about Deep Shark as well, how we can combine their thing to within our application. We also have other platforms. If you go to bytestore.xyz, you can find all the projects that we have worked with so far with our clients' projects, our standalone project, and all other things. We are also developing an AI model to tailor marketing marketing chatbots. Like, okay, we will have an embedded code. If you embed that code within your website, you will get a chatbot ready with a few clicks. Yes, we need to understand and scrape all of your data from your website. It takes a little bit of time, but apart from that, it will be ready. So if customer, they're asking any specific information from your site, our bot will and can answer that. And if you add any additional information, as business grows, it will learn, it will download all the information and give the tailored information to the clients, including registration, automation, and all other things. So if you are looking into add AI technology to your current technology, feel free to contact me or my team. We can tailor a methodology for you to get you ready for the next stage. And if you do not embed AI within your culture, within your business, then you will sometimes later, other businesses, they're doing it, they're going to be stealing your customer because they are the forward thinkers. You are not. So think about that. And in relation with social selling, there are many social selling platforms available at the moment. You know that we are very pro levels on LinkedIn and other social medias. So if you wanted to understand specifically LinkedIn, feel free to DM me or any of my team. We can go through with our free complimentary session, and as well as let you know how you can improve your LinkedIn. That's one thing. Second thing, if you wanted to capture your audience, because every business is different, and our customer, they hang around different medium, different social platforms. So if you're looking for TikTok, if you're looking for Instagram, if you're looking for YouTube, if you're looking for Facebook, all other social media, we are converting clients from there. So if you wanted to know more about them, contact us directly through Sales Funnel Accelerator or any of our website or sales funnel. We can tailor those methodologies for you. So we are nearly end of our session. So thank you everyone for your questions and as well as watching this live webinar. And I have few more questions to ask now. And if you have any more questions, I might not be able to answer you. But as I said, this is a continuous. This is a continuous growth. This is a continuous discussion. So I may ask some of your question later. So I have next question from Raihan. How can small businesses and a startup compete with larger companies in terms of sales acceleration? That's a very good question, Raihan, because larger companies, they have lots of funding, so they can employ specifically individual person for individual purpose. Please remember and note it down: individual purpose, individual person. And when it's a small company, they don't have that funding. So what they do, they need to hire someone. They can tailor different methodology at the same time, lowering their cost. So I would say we have that system built within our company. So sales funnel accelerator. So you can invest one particular investment, and you will get supported with sales, you will get supported with technology, you will get supported with a lot of other things, customer retention, customer looking after, and a lot of other things together. So if you sorry, excuse me. So if you have less budgets, think about companies. They can tailor your methodology to the next levels, little bit investment, and more coverage. So with Sales Accelerator, we provide end-to-end service. So you need a designer, you don't need a salesperson, you don't need a copywriter, you don't need a software developer, you don't need to look after to manage your accounts, you don't need specific dedicated people to nurture and look after your clients. So everything is combined together with Sales Funnel Accelerator. So you just dedicate one specific employee's salary to Sales Funnel Accelerator, and we will do the rest. And you don't need to have like, okay, when you hire someone, if they become off sick, then you have to have a proxy, you need to invest more money. But within us, we have many people working together to tailor this methodology. So your work going to be spot on time, and you will see the tailored methodology will fulfill your requirements. So you don't need to think of anything else like, okay, who is not coming, who is coming. If you do not have the right knowledgeable person within your team, so we have that person within us. So if you wanted to grow your sales to the next levels, I would say you don't need to have lots of funding. There are other businesses out there as well. If you do not want, you don't need to come to us. You can find some people out there online. But as I said, we can tailor methodology from end to end. So we can build your system, we can look after your clients, and we can generate sales. So altogether, we can build an end-to-end system workflow for you. So you just sit back and relax and do those work that you are excellent with, and grow your business to the next levels. And I think you got your answer. So we are nearly end of our session, so I cannot answer any more questions. But as I said, I'm going to be answering those questions offline. And if you wanted to book a session with me, feel free to book a session, or any of my team. And this video is recorded. So if you wanted to replay, and if you wanted to share this with your connections, share it with your friends or business partners, feel free to share it with them. We are running some complimentary service at the moment. So if you wanted to capture, or if you wanted to get those complimentary services, feel free to contact us. This is an investment that we are doing, and working together going to be fabulous. So thank you, everyone, for today's spending your time today. And I will welcome you next week, next Tuesday, with another of my live webinar. And you know that I run this live webinar on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, every month sometimes, with ND Business Club and with NBC, Neurodivergent Business Consortium, and as well as my commercial organization, Time Research and Innovation, Zinsi Marketing Agency, and Sales Funnel Accelerator. So if you wanted to engage with us, feel free to contact me. Otherwise, I will welcome you to my next program, next podcast. And until then, stay blessed, stay tuned, and please spread the word for us. And see you on the next program. Bye-bye.